My name is Scott Metz, and I decided to review the Drudge Report website. The Drudge Report is a news website run by journalist Matthew Drudge. And his site is a little bit different than most typical news sites you see for a few reasons. The first off is that despite him being a journalist himself, he's more, you could say, of an editor than actually a journalist, in the sense of, if you see on these links here, if you click on one of the links for these news stories, it'll take you to another site, such as Fox News, for example, or various other news organizations and websites. Mr. Drudge, you may remember his name from back in the President Clinton era. He actually brought to his website the allegations of President Bill Clinton and at the time Monica Lewinsky. So it goes to show that he was actually quite the influencer as to having his news site show you other news organizations' articles. Now, one criticism I must say of his site, granted, yes, he is a little on the conservative side for political leanings, and that's irrelevant for my criticism. My criticism is, as you can kind of see, this website looks kind of old in design, and this style of website with the links and how it's laid out, well, here are my first two criticisms. The first of which is that to the average person who may have never visited the Drudge Report before, they may find the site to be sort of tabloid-ish, in the sense that if you look at one of the headlines, for example, let me scroll down here to the right-hand side here. They're talking about currently Mr. Sandusky, who was a coach at Penn State. Now, here's the reason why I believe it's a little on the tabloidish side, because if you look here at the article, it says this is regarding allegations of inappropriate relations with children. If you click on the article, it's got the title. It says, I'm attracted to boys and girls. But if you go to the actual ABC News website, you can see that the article caption headline is not that at all. And they actually put a video, an advertisement there on the ABC News website. Now, as you can tell, the color of the website is white. And most newspapers typically have that white color. And that certainly makes it so that the news sticks out more than anything else, and that they're certainly devoted to news sites. And as you can tell, as I mentioned before, he is a little conservative in his leanings, but yet he runs the gamut as to links for various other websites that are conservative, liberal, and moderate. And additionally, he also, in addition to posting traditional news stories, there are stories of entertainment news stories. So it's not just political in nature, also some sports stories as well. Now, getting to my second criticism of the Drudge Report. Obviously, it seems that the Drudge Report website is geared towards an older demographic, hence the older style that is on the website, and not having media-rich content itself, such as videos or podcasts. And not only that, on the entire website, there is no RSS feed, which makes me thought, well, that maybe Matthew Drudge, the editor of the website, was behind the times. But in fact, he does have a RSS feed, but is on a completely different website. It is at drudgereportfeed.com. So it's an entirely separate website for his RSS feed. Now, there's no mention of the RSS feed site on Drudge Report. I actually had to go to a search engine and look for that. Additionally, he does have a social media presence on Twitter and Facebook, but on this webpage, there are no Twitter icons, there are no Facebook icons, again, very basic in design. And if he wants to attract a younger demographic to his website in the future for news, he's going to need to update his website. Because a lot of millennials, a lot of the younger generation that don't have access to smartphones, the grand majority do, they crave media-rich websites. They'll go to Yahoo News or CNN and watch a news video, and that'll be great. But there's no existence of any of these unless you link to one of the stories on a news website. Now, additionally, there's no real interactivity on the website. There are no forums, no way to rate the stories, and there are, furthermore, no way to post comments. Now, that's something that Mr. Drudge can improve on. And as you can tell, some of the advertisements, I don't visit these type of ad sites or these type of sites. They seem to appeal towards a different older demographic of customers who would purchase products. But anyway, I just wanted to show you my analysis of the Drudge Report, and I thank you for your time and wish you a blessed holiday season.